I don't often upload light tank games because I don't really play them as much as I should. I typically don't run them in platoons as I don't like dragging my platoon mates down and forcing them to carry me. But occasionally when I need to make credits and I feel like training up my rather poor skill-wise light tank crews, I will jump in my Type 62, which I'm very glad to have been able to pick up while it was on special offer. So on Melanovka, I haven't really done a lot of light tank play on this map. I decided to mirror something I've seen puppies do actually and follow the bottom of the hill just under the cliffs. Now it actually is a very good spot, as it turns out. Pubby's got something right for once. As you can see, this whole trench along here where the cursor's going is depressed, so it cannot be shot from the left side. I can only be shot from directly in front by these T-29s. So I immediately tee up the one that's peeking over the edge, so my team begin firing at him. And then this one is now threatening me, so I hit him instead. This is one of the rare examples of my team actually shooting at what they're asked to. Not only that, but shooting at what's been spotted, period. I get a little bit careless and get hit by the Hellcat. But as you can see, I'm screened on my left side. I cannot be hit by anything in their usual TD positions. I can't be hit by anything on the hill unless it peeks all the way over and exposes itself to my entire team. My team are beginning to establish a presence on the hill. They don't control it yet, but they're sending a large number of people up there, more than the enemy at any rate, and they're well positioned to take it. So I managed to light quite a few things already. My team are busy focusing down what they have shots on. I can keep this Tiger proxy spotted. I made a couple shots at that T-21 to try and kill him early on, because he can be a threat to me, but unfortunately they didn't hit. As he goes up the hill, I spot this guy and quickly take a shot at him, which pens. Now, this crew, at the time I played this match, didn't have Sixth Sense. I don't think they do currently either. It's my Wheezy 132 crew. The 131 crew is the one I have Sixth Sense on. Obviously I'm playing them to train up Sixth Sense because I want to play a tier 8 light tank without it. I'm relying pretty much on instinct and observation of where enemy guns are pointing to tell whether I've been spotted or not. So T-21 comes up and begins proxy lighting me. I need him dealt with, so I tee him up, and my team oblige quite happily. With him dead, I can now work my way around my little position here without risk of being spotted by him and focused down by his party or his TDs. So I come out to try and spot the ISU again, as he is a really big threat to my team. Instead I find this guy, so I pop a shot into him and duck into cover just in time as his shot hits a rock in front of me. The Roomba deals with him, and now I see a tree fall in 8485, so I ping it, let my team know that's where I think the ISU went, and sure enough later on that's exactly where he is. You can see we have more tanks on the hilltop and they are out fighting the enemy quite comfortably. So in the position I'm in here, the rock screens me from the ISU on my right side and the house screens me from the IS-2 in front of me. However, I decided to pop out and try for a little bit of a cheeky shot there. I don't notice the ISU actually did have shots on me, thankfully he missed. But as soon as I do, I leave the IS-2 to be dealt with by the rest of my team, and I make a bit of a drive-by on the ISU and kill him. So now, I want to dive on this IS-2, help my teammates out. Right here as I drive past him, I catch a glimpse of his gun. He's using the 100mm, not the 122, sure enough. 122 won't roll for that low. The second shot's just a little too late to kill him and goes into the dirt. Now here, I don't notice the tracer fly past me, and I set up to try and shoot the guys on the hill. But unfortunately, I was so caught up in my excitement, I didn't notice the KV-3 had been last seen behind that rock and in fact had not moved. But by now my team's established map control. The enemy only have 4 tanks and an arty left, and we still have 12. 11 tanks, 1 arty. So we're doing pretty well. I'm pretty happy with my team for shooting my targets. I'm just going to get time acceleration here. It's not often I can actually persuade teammates to shoot things I spot, so when they do, I'm really emphatic about praising them for it, basically. The old positive reinforcement to at least tell them that they played well. As you can see, my team was mostly average to below average players. Normally the kinds of people I would find throwing games, but in this case they all played well, and so I let them know it. As a scout, that's exactly what you want your team to do. Just stay back and shoot at the things you focus, or things you spot, sorry. And the way they were focusing the targets I teed up, that's exactly perfect. That's exactly what you want. They realised, obviously, that any target I was hitting T on was either a major threat to me or a major threat to them, and so they prioritised those. It was really, really quite good play. I can't fault it at all. The enemy team obviously know what got them done in. There's a couple of people said in chat, nice spotting. So a good scout can make or break a team, and that is why I always get really mad when I see bad players driving light tanks and not using them effectively. So it was a pretty nice game, and left me in the mood for some more Type 62 games, and I had a couple of other really good ones shortly after this. And then I switched to a couple of my other light tanks and had a good run in them too. So it's not very common for me to have a good run solo, especially in light tanks. But in this case, I had a really, really good day actually. So I'm not going to complain about that.